Yo, what's up? Name's Jetlia1 and welcome back to some more SoulCalibur 2 Weapon Master mode as we continue through the post-game with some more challenge fights. We're here in Chapter 10, but we're not, don't worry, it's not over yet. We've got to do all the subchapters. Like I said, I'm showing everything but the dungeons, and we're just stopping here quickly because there's one fight that isn't the absolute final fight. Health is low, does not recover. Oh no. Or maybe it means it doesn't recover in between battles. Because I don't think they can really sit there and cheat yeah, they can't cheat my magic sword. My magic sword cheats everything! No. No. Stop it. Stop it, Raphael. Stop it, Raphael. Can you imagine how hard this would be if our sword didn't heal us? Just think about that for a second. Link. Link is probably one of the reasons I couldn't get into any of the other SoulCaliburs really well. Because they didn't have him. And his complete brokenness. When I say brokenness, it's not that he's broken, it's that he has options. But that in fighting games, having options basically equals broken. Because look what happened to Meta Knight. The only reason, like, I don't think Meta Knight's that great, but why did he get tournament banned? He's got options. That's their one thing that they banned him for, is like too many mix-ups. Like just too complicated to fight him was the reason he got banned. He doesn't do much damage, he doesn't move that fast. He's not like completely impossible to kill, although his flight is a little bit unbalanced. But, I mean, Pit hasn't. Pit ain't tournament banned now, is he? But yes, enough about other games. We're talking about this game. Not really. I'm just talking. I say what I think. Like, that's probably the only thing that you could categorize my Let's Plays as, is just an idiot sitting with a controller and a microphone and just talking. It's not even like Chugga Conroy's brand of sitting there and talking, because he has, like, instead of just random thoughts, he has an encyclopedia in his head and he's sharing the encyclopedia's facts. It's like, did you know that this Pokemon has this stat? Also, effort values. And look, my Pokemon have great genes. I forget what the IV stands for. Is that like inherit? I'm forgetting. I know there's effort values and then IVs, and I cannot remember. See, look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Because I'm just talking about... I'm talking about Pokemon in the middle of a fighting game Let's Play. So yeah, I just talk. That's the only thing that I've got going for me. Stone Temple, so we're not going to see anything for all of Shadar. So I'll just read you the thing because it's a dungeon. I don't like dungeons. I went through that dungeon. It's really boring. Trust me. Take my word for it. You don't want to see it. And I don't want to play it. Apologies. Okay, as you walked along the mountain path leading from Pt19 to Shadar, you came to understand why so few people used the passage. It was little more than an animal trail. Sounds like the ones we go across when we go hunting. You made your way south down the path, suffering nicks and scratches from the thick foliage. Learned of this shortcut from the man with the luggage in the bar at the entrance to Defada Temple. Yeah, way back when, we went and fought him. And I think I did that mission this time, but he wasn't there because it was a challenge fight instead of a story fight. So yeah, he tells you about the dungeon after you beat him up. Or no, after you save him, I forget. You beat up the other guys. You save the guy with the case. So Shadar is apparently well known among adventurers in ancient civilization, left behind ruins in the area, and even now there's a never-ending flow of travelers visiting there for knowledge and treasure. Man was excited and explained that he had heard a new ruin that no one had seen yet was discovered. He had returned to Pt19 to gather supplies, but then he got into a bar fight, and since he owed you, he told you where to go to it. And I don't think there's anything really there. What's the shop about? The shop is the one with all the exhibition theaters. I'm going to show all of these. It's going to be a bonus episode, though, where it's just non-stop, just all of them down the row for the character select. So, yeah. Okay, so Subchapter 1 can't do. Subchapter 2 I'm going to do second to last because it's difficult. I believe the next one is Subchapter 3 with Pollux. So, Eternal Palace. There's landmines, don't fall down. Now, I know we haven't seen these before, but I'm just going to do the challenge fights because, like I said, all the bonus areas equal out to there's rare treasure or there's a strong opponent. So, yeah. Falling down means instant death just for you. Your opponent gets a free ride. Why is that always the case? Whenever there's anything dangerous, the opponent gets a free ride, but I just perfected him, so it doesn't matter anyways. How much do I have left to go? I think I have to hit 50,000 before I get the next level. Castle of the Damned. Enemy is quick and my HP is decreasing. Yeah. And then, yeah, after this is the Hero's Trail. So this whole chapter basically comes down to go to place, prove you're a hero. And then once you prove you're a hero, you unlock another subchapter. My health is decreasing. It's also increasing at the same time. This means that your stuff is erased. Tackle, tackle, finish. Perfect. Yeah, buddy. 2 in a row. Either I'm on fire or the AI is feeling really bad for me. I'm betting it's the second one. And here's Ivy. Yep. I just knew that Ivy was going to be the one to break me. Because, like, whenever there's more than one fighting style to a character, I start having problems. I'm like, what are they doing now? What are they doing now? Like Maxie and his 7 stances worth of fighting moves. Ivy just switches between sword and whip. And it's still crazy. It's like, is she going to switch? Like, that's always the question is, are they going to switch now? Like, what move are they going to use next becomes irrelevant when you have to wonder what moveset are they pulling from next. You missed. That or I guarded so his teleport thing didn't actually flash step. That reminds me, I still have not finished watching Bleach. Oh, of course, though, that show is really, really long. Like, I tried to sit there and watch it, and I got up to, like, episode 58. And I know I like the show and I like the books, but I only have one of the books. I want to get more. But the only bookstore near me is a Books-A-Million in a mall that is around, I think, getting there the quickest. The only way I know how is a 50-mile trip. Because you got to go from my town to my hometown, down I-10 into Katy to the Books-A-Million. And even then, I don't know if they carry Bleach anymore. They probably do because it's a really popular series. Like, they still sell Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z. They still sell Dragon Ball on their shelves. Oh, wow. I would not have survived that without my sword. But, yeah, they still sell Dragon Ball, but, like, I got into this series called Dragon Drive, and then I showed it to a friend, and he got addicted to it too, and then they stopped selling Dragon Drive, and we were both crushed. And then I got into Shaman King, and I thought Shaman King was huge, but they don't sell Shaman King anymore, and I got crushed, because Shaman King is freaking amazing. If you've never read Shaman King, go read Shaman King. And I mean go read it. The show is okay, but the books, man. The books. Enough about books. We're here for video games. Okay, so the opponents get pushed apart, which is weird because for the rest of the game it's been, oh, you're tied by a rope and get pulled together. And then you cannot hold your footing at the edge of the stage. Okay, how come only we get affected? We get pushed away, but he doesn't. Game lied! Oh, wow. Okay, he doesn't seem to be guarding. Baseball swing. In face. Okay, maybe it is actually a Hadouken motion, sort of, to get a launcher. Okay, never mind. I didn't do that right. Okay. I'm starting to think, no, it's not. Like, I didn't actually, I practiced this, don't worry about that. But the problem is that I practiced this when I still had my other computer, which was months ago. Okay. It's something to do this spinning launcher, where he does like the full launcher. Something. Okay, Berserker, no problems. See, that's what I like doing, is just do that, where you just knock them down with a throw, and then do his sword fall. I don't know what it's called properly. Stop it. Whatever the thing is where he jumps up, it's his down air smash from Smash Brothers. Okay, that was two battles I won. I think that's enough for that. There's a dungeon down there, but I don't care. So stage 3, let's go to stage 2, where you get to go back up. This is where you come out of the Hero's Trail dungeon in Subchapter 3, And that leads you here, and then you're supposed to go up and go to the Phantom Cave in Merrick. Phantom Cave is pretty interesting. It's nothing but Lizardmen, I believe. At least in the challenge fight, it's nothing but Lizardmen. Okay, so knockback is increased. Heavy damage when knocked into the wall or ground. Defeat the enemy with the ring out. So what's the point of heavy damage when you hit the wall if the entire goal is ring out? Like, by the way, did we mention it's easier to just straight up kill the enemy? Oh wow, and he's using Kaleidoscope. Oh, I never realized that. Kaleidoscope is Ivy's ultimate weapon, but apparently it drains HP whenever you swing it. I never realized that. Because I just thought it was a really, really good weapon. Okay, I think I can get in one more. Like, since I can't see the actual time clock on how long the videos are, I'm using my actual alarm clock and checking the time. And trying to go to 10 minutes. At least it's not as bad as back in the day of Half-Life 2, where I had my watch with an alarm on. That was really annoying in videos, and I don't know why I did that. I'm just going to say straight up that I did not really do well on Half-Life 2 or Advent Rising, which is really sad because my Advent Rising Let's Play is one of the few ones that exist. But enough about my past of being terrible instead of my mediocre past or my mediocre present. Let's play some game. Okay, so you get knocked high into the air. I didn't read that properly. Let's just go for a ring out. Okay, yeah, it's one of these battles where you have to either knock them in the air or ring out. And you know which one I prefer? The ring out. Because it works just as well. I just love that no matter what challenge they put before you in this game, you're allowed to cheat it and just fling the guy out of the ring and get a victory from that. But one more. I'm like looking at my clock and it doesn't have seconds count, so I'm just gonna go for it. Enemies are quick, they break your guard. Okay, more money doubling challenges. I'm just gonna duck out after one round. Sippo, Lizardman of Shiver. They never give... Oh, never mind. I was about to say they never give Lizardman a custom weapon, but he only uses Gyoka's weapon. Because he's a copy-paste character. Continue for 2000. Because he's one of the copy-paste characters. Like I said, he's a reskin of Cassandra with slightly different moves. So, but he doesn't get any different weapons. So he just gets Gyoka's weapon. Saika. Oh, wow. She's actually... We haven't actually managed to meet her yet. She's one of the Edge Masters from Alioth. That's interesting. They're just throwing named people at me. And the battle for 2000, though. I don't want to get any more spoilers. Just kidding. It doesn't really matter. We're out of the story section. Like I've said many times, the post-game challenge fight story is basically find strong enemies / rare weapons / cool dungeons and then destroy everything within them. But yeah, this has been Gently One. I will see you next time as we continue finding tough people, rare items, or interesting places, and then destroying everything around them. See you then.